hello everybody, I'm Pernille from VUC Storstrøm in Denmark. And I am project manager of the project SIATE for the coordinator VUC. And SIATE is, as we have heard, social inclusion of adults through entrepreneurship. And this idea actually came up several years ago, so we have been doing this for quite some time now. The project has been going on for nearly 2.5 years actually, and we have had several conferences all over our partner countries now. If you use any social media today, take photos, post anything, we would really like to ask you to use the hashtag SIATE, and then we could also share it on our social medias. So please do so. So the partnership of SIATE is what you see here. We are 5 countries. From Denmark, we have 2 partners, VUC Storstrøm, which I represent, and HF and VUC Fyn. We are adult education centers. It's quite the same as voksenutbildning in Sweden, for instance. But in many other countries of Europe, we don't have adult education centers, but we do general adult education. Then we have from Ireland Universal Learning Systems. They are really experts in entrepreneurship and also learning in general. And Phoenix from Norway, which we already heard about. And from Germany, it's Pädagogische Hochschule Freiburg, and they are really experts in doing research in this field also. And from Italy, we have Archivio della Memoria, and they will today ask you to participate in some interviews, for instance, some videos. They do a lot of videos from this conference today and from the previous conferences, so you will be able to see what we have seen today online as well. The SIATE project is a KA3 project from the Erasmus Plus program. This means we try to make policy changes. That is our purpose of this project. We want to see if we can change the policies of our countries, in the partner countries, but also in general all over Europe. So the main purpose of the SIATE project is actually to create a network of entrepreneurship in adult education. So everybody who is interested in this field, we would like to gather you in this internet network and try to see if we could actually push some more entrepreneurship into adult education, vet education as well. During this, we want to make national policies briefs. We are going to make some recommendation for the European Union. We are also having a lot of capacity building materials from all the conferences. So this is our thing that we are actually doing this project. You probably know the K2 projects. They do a lot of development, tryouts, and experiments with students and so on, but we don't do that in this project. It's all about the policy making. So we have already had 3 national conferences in Denmark, Ireland, and Italy. And these are some of the main findings, because what we have seen is that entrepreneurship and this field is totally different wherever we are in Europe. And in Denmark, we had a lot of focus on social entrepreneurship. And what we have seen in Denmark is that entrepreneurship, or entrepreneurial support, kind of follows the structures of the educational level. So if you have a high education, it's much easier to be an entrepreneur. From Ireland, we had a very economical perspective of the entrepreneurship. It's very much about creating jobs, have self-employment, and then we heard a lot about language, how foreigners, migrants come into the labor market also this way. In Italy, it was again totally different focus. It was very much, again, also economical or financial. Why do we do entrepreneurship? We do it because we need to be financial independence from the government. We also had a lot of talk about social innovation in Italy, and at least, and this was very interesting, especially for us in Denmark, that social education kind of also follows the soft skills, if you have heard about the soft skills in European levels and micro-credentials. That's really kind of the same, but still different. And this was really exciting to learn about. And today it would be a totally different focus. Phoenix has planned a conference which very much focus on how can we do social inclusion through the entrepreneurship competences. So the next conference, we hope you will join us. That will be in Germany in September, the 26th of September in Freiburg. And we will ask for abstracts quite soon, so if anybody wants to speak, they could send in abstracts for this conference. These are the LinkedIn pages, Facebook pages for the SIATE Project. You could follow us and see what we have been doing and what is going on in the project.